Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes, we're back on Foundry once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. Yes. Oops, that's New World. Let's load game. 272, let's go. Alrighty then, and here we are in 10 FPS land. Well, 15 FPS land. Oh, it's 10 FPS if I look this way. Anyway. Here we are once again. So you're probably wondering, where's, usually, recently we haven't been doing Foundry every day. So, a little explanation for that as, right before we get started here. As we look at our soon-to-be fuel factory. The reason I'm doing Foundry today instead of Architect is because we only got one more week before Satisfactory takes over our lives. Because if you haven't heard yet, or if you haven't seen any of the news or anything, Satisfactory 1.0 is coming out September 10th, and once that comes out, that game is going to take over the entire channel. It's just how it is. It's how I want it to be and stuff like that. So that is the reason why that we're going to be playing that. It's because there's a whole lot of crap, especially with the most recent video. I won't spoil any of it, but the most recent video they just released was pretty damn good. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. They released it, was it Saturday or Sunday? Something like that. Talking about the late stages of the game and stuff, and I really want it, so. Man. But yeah, really cool, and we want to kind of give Foundry, for one, kind of give Foundry a little bit of a break, let it get an update to try and hopefully fix some of the performance issues that we ran into, as you can no doubt see, with the 10 to 20 FPS, depending on where you're at. Because over here it's about 15 FPS, and then if we go to the city center, this is where it gets really bad. See, 10 FPS, dropping, and then it really starts to... and nothing's on right now. When it turns on, it gets even worse. You're talking like 7, 8 FPS, yeah. Quite a fun little thing. The other reason that I'm not, or there's a few reasons why I'm not playing, why I'm not playing Architect today. So, we have everything we need, don't we? Yeah. So the main reason I'm not playing Architect today is because, like I said, Satisfactory coming up. We only got 1 week, so I'm gonna put Architect aside, and we're just gonna finish off the rest of the week with Foundry. Possibly another game coming. I'm not 100% sure about this, so I'm not gonna say one way or the other, but possibly a new game coming. It is a game that is releasing today, even as I record this. I'm a bit late with my recording this week. I should have had this recording done already, but that's alright. This game is going to be releasing today in about approximately an hour or so, and I just might think about picking it up and playing it on the channel this week. So that's the other reason. And many people were watching the Architect. I mean, there were people watching it, but it wasn't like, I guess it wasn't like Foundry for the most part. I mean, Foundry is like, twice to 3 times as much views as Architect. So, I mean, it's understandable. Architect has been out for a long time. But it was a fun game. I definitely enjoyed it. But yeah, probably no Architect this week. And then, of course, when Satisfactory comes out, Architect definitely not for a long time. So if you're looking forward to that, I'm sorry. It is that there's a lot happening within the next week. So with Satisfactory, and that's going to take up all of our time. And it's even going to cut into time on Foundry. It's going to take up the channel. So we'll still play Foundry every now and again, I think, but yeah, like I said, I did want to give this game time to get another update under its belt. Hopefully that fixes some of the FPS issues, and maybe not fixes, but definitely improves, I would say. Look at my massive tanks over here. But yeah, and I wanted to get this fuel factory done this week as well. So if you weren't here last time, we had built these two massive tanks, as well as we moved the ships off the top of this tower to give way to these things, which these are ore scanners. And these things will scan. We've got them at max thing here. These things will scan extremely fast and extremely far. Scan range is 100 chunks in each direction, and right now it's scanning each chunk, as you can see, every 0.4 seconds. So it's going, you know. And each of those chunks is one of these squares, I believe. Yeah, you can see here, you see these squares? This is a chunk, and then it's scanning each chunk. And what it's doing is it's going to... I can't zoom out any further. Why can't I zoom out any further? What the heck? Whatever. You can see it's scanning all these different chunks, and it does 100 of these blocks in every direction. So, and we're sitting roughly here. But yeah, and then it's going to do that, and we've got two of them scanning these chunks, so they're kind of working together essentially to scan the map faster. So, but yeah, we put these down and moved those ships over there to the northeast here, where our research facility is. So we've got those ships, and we've got no more construction ships now, so there's a lot more bots to get stuff done a little bit faster. But yeah, and then we put down these two massive tanks, and that was the end of the episode. So we kind of took yesterday a little bit easy. But yeah, I definitely look forward to finishing this fuel factory, because we're still on raw ignum. We're still using raw ignum for our. Please tell me that. Okay. I was like, please tell me that's not all the iron we have left. No, it's just the render distance that I have set. But let's look at our stuff. So, yeah, in this big spot here, we are going to be putting down the ignum fuel. So was it this one? Yeah. Just looking through my notes here. There's some notes got written down. Yeah, it was 108 ignum fuel rods per minute, and then 27 fluid assemblers, and then we have. Where's the other big number? Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. 38.4. So we're gonna go with 40, I think it was, chemical processors making liquid fuel, and then we're gonna take that liquid fuel, we're gonna put it into ignum fuel rods, and then we're gonna send those ignum fuel rods over to our power station, which we've got to revamp today, by the way. We got to redo. Now we have to do this a little bit carefully. We kind of have to switch the different fuel systems. We have to have this system ready to go before we disconnect the other system, so that we have power to be able to make the fuel, so then we can, we don't have to jumpstart the system crazily. So these two tanks right here, one's going to be for crude oil, and the other one's going to be for liquid fuel. So that's that. And then we also need distillation columns. So we have to take our crude oil, we have to turn it into low density alumite, and then we have to turn it into low density alumite, and then we got to make the liquid fuel from that, if I remember correctly. How come I can't see the... Oh, here it is. Yeah, liquid fuel, low density alumite, which is basically light oil, essentially. Yeah, I know. Uh, but yeah, these tanks are really, really cool. So I guess let's start off with getting oil into this tank. So we have an Olamite patch here. And we also have one over here, which I'm going to be using. How many? 8 pump jacks. Okay. And we decided to go with 10 pump jacks. Just because. So there's some at the edge of that over there, but it's probably low underground. Alright, we should be able to fit a few pump jacks on this at least. So, pump jacks. I don't have any on my hot bar, of course. I'm going to put those down there. 7. Okay, then we'll rotate it. So I'm going to put these the same way. Looks like we can put a few more on there. But yeah, we're going to put these the same way. That I put the last set. Oh, that's cool. So as long as the center portion is over the over the resource, it's fine. So you could really fit a lot on here. Okay, so we'll put that there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we'll just take up. Hold on. Let me move these back a little bit. Wait. Actually, I guess it depends on how much space I want in between. 3, 4. It was close. Okay, so I have to move it one closer. Yeah, we could fit all 5 on this node here. Or all 10, sorry. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. I guess we'll just look at this node then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and this one they have to be connected with high voltage power. High voltage power. Yeah, see, as long as that little center deal is on the actual node, then you'll be able to use it. I'm looking for foundation. So how do I want to... Yeah, I definitely want to put some foundation underneath this so it's not just floating. That'll work. Put some foundation down. Foundation in the center. There we go. Yeah, see? It makes it look nice. It's all nice and together. Alright, and then I want small poles. So 8. I need 1, 2, 3 more. Can I make more? Maybe I can make more. Oh, that's a large. Now, wait a minute, that's a large. So I should probably do this. I like just you can go from pole to pole. That's a pretty nice touch. Looks a little bit weird. I don't know. I just wanted to go for something a little different. Oh, that's already connected. Alright, so there's our high voltage right there. So we're going to have to get high voltage over here somehow. And it's probably best if we go underneath. Now, I did have some over in 10 FPS land. I did have some wall connectors, and I wanted to see if we still have those, if we didn't use them all already. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could just pull from over here. These are all small pulls as well, so I'd have to make a bunch more small ones. Yeah, the big ones are for going long distance. Which I guess it kind of is long distance, I suppose. Yeah, let's just do... I don't know. Like... large poles might be better. See, that's the thing, though, is over here... these poles have to be small in order for it to work. Man, they don't work as well. They still do work pretty good, but they don't work as good as supports as they once did. But I do like the new poles definitely, as long as they're the same height. Anyway, okay. I was like, should we go with large poles from here onwards? Have to do it here, because if we swap to large poles, that'll be so much. Well, okay, never mind. That sidewalk's not big enough. That's not big enough for the two of us. It's not big enough for them poles there. I forgot them poles are 3x3. Oops. 8. Give me this. Connect that. Connect that. And there we go. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go small poles for now. They're just too big for our sidewalks. The large ones. Okay, so how many can I make? We shall make. What am I needing? Why do I need plates? Why? Always need plates. Plates. All you ever complain about, game, is plates. Then I have to go over to 10 FPS land and go get... These are rods. Wrong one. Go over to 10. That's steel. So the plates are clear. Let's go over to 10 FPS land and go get plates. Ugh. Okay. So now I can make 34, and now we need rods. And now we're going even further down the FPS land. Oops. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get all the poles going all the way over there so we can start pumping the oil. Alrighty then. Now that we've got these hooked up to power, now we just got to get them oil. So I just pulled power along this little line here, where the city was built out. Because I don't think we're going to expand past this point, at least not right now. Maybe in the future we will, but yeah, not right now. And then I just pulled power around the bend that was already going to be in here, like this is permanent. Hopefully we get the availability to fix the damn water. I was hoping that'd be in update 1, but it's not. Maybe I'm the only one with this issue? What the heck? Alright. So we're good on pipe. Okay. So we gotta bring pipe up to... Which one do we want to go for? Maybe this one. And then we have the rods themselves being made on this side. Oh wait, no, hold on. Before we do anything of that notion, let's go down below. Okay, we could put these underground. Yeah, I need to put these machinery parts underground. All right. Oh, something I completely forgot to do, by the way. Oh, are we full? Oh, heck yeah. We're full on belts, never mind. Alright. We'll do that later. But yeah. We need to put these underground right here. I might end up putting that limestone underground too. Yeah, we just make a big old tunnel underneath this foundation if we can. I guess it depends on where the ground level's at. Nope. Okay, that's not possible. Alright. How about over here? Is it possible over here? Nope. Not possible over here. On this side? Oh, not possible. Okay. Yeah, the ground level's too high, unfortunately. So we'll have to deal with these in the middle. So okay, I guess it kind of goes down the middle. I mean, we could reroute it. We can absolutely reroute it to give us the most amount of space. Yeah, we still have iron coming up from that side too. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll reroute it to this side here, and then that'll give us the most amount of space, the most amount of bang for our buck here. Yeah, because if I reroute it to this side, ooh, hello there, Mr. Mark II, that I missed on our pass last week, where we upgraded the entire build to Mark III belts. Was that? Oh, it was just that. Okay, it wasn't the. All right, cool. Yeah, it's like it was just the splitter. Everything else is Mark III. Cool. Yeah, let me reroute those over there, so that we're not going down the middle of this block, because this is where the factory is, and then it doesn't matter at that point. So, all right, let's do that real quick. Okay, so now that we've got that kind of rerouted, taking up less space, now we can go up top. Yeah, I think what I'll do is we'll put it on this side. Also, something I noticed, the wall connectors no longer touch the they no longer touch the blocks. And yes, I did try to turn it the other way. I thought, maybe it was the other way, but I turned it around and it still didn't touch the block, and it was even further away. So it's like, all right, okay. So I need a couple of these. I'm actually gonna need more than that because I don't have the big pipes yet. So all right. So this is how you. So these little spots right here, in case you don't know, these spots are for the big pipes. These are where the big pipes connect. Now, if you don't have big pipes, what you do is you get these reducers, which is a pipe adapter. Same thing. I call it a reducer. There was a time where I helped do plumbing, and I called it we always called it a reducer. Same thing though. But yeah, you can see it goes from the big pipe connection to the little one. So yeah, we're gonna go out the back here. Okay. And that goes from the big pipe the big pipe to the small pipe, which is what we have. Which is these. All right. I wonder. Oh, I don't have them on my person anymore. That's okay. I was like, I wonder if I could like support that, but is pretty funny as well. Like this big, massive pipe. Like if this was real life, this size of reducer to go from that massive size pipe to this little tiny one. As soon as you got as soon as you got pressure in there, the pressure from the big pipe section would blow this thing off right off the end of it. It wouldn't hold. It's too much of a difference. As soon as you got enough pressure in there, it would just go boom. it just would not work. Oop, I had that correct. There we go. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's go through the... Yeah. That'll be better. And then let's put one of these in. Yeah, it's like, let's just go straight through the flooring. Crap, I forgot it's 2 blocks thick. That way for a bit. Let's see. I want it to go right along with this here. Let's fill this in for like that much. Okay, there we go. Okay. So it's almost like a pit, I guess you could say. Where the oil's at. That works-ish. So then we're going to pull our pipe across. Right there. Then we'll put another T intersection. So what I'm doing with these T intersections is I'm making it look like a support holding it to the ceiling, basically. Hopefully in the future they do add some like pipe supports and stuff like that. That would be rather nice. But for now, that's just not in the cards right now, unfortunately. I guess we'll see though. Hopefully, maybe next update. I know next update they're definitely going to be focusing on making it so that the game performs better, working on performance and whatnot. So that goes there. That goes there. There and here. Put this one like this. And then let's get some corners in there. Yeah, there's another game. I was talking about it earlier. I didn't even name the game that was going to be releasing today. Called Star Trekker. That game looks rather cool. I'm definitely super excited for it. Hopefully I'll be able to pick it up at some point, but yeah, I really want to play that on the channel. It's kind of it's just like a ATS but in space. It's a space trucking game, and I think it's got a bit of a story to it because it's single player only, unfortunately. That's just how those go sometimes. Let's put a little pipe like that, and then we'll go put this pipe section here, and then we'll put this pipe section here, which then we'll just put these in between. But yeah, it looks like a really cool game. You know, and me, I've been a real life truck driver. So I have played a lot of it, ATS, American Truck Sim. Really good game, by the way. But definitely, Star Trek is definitely a game I'm looking at trying to get. It's just that the reason I say looking at trying to get is because, as people have been on the channel for a long time know, I'm a bit of a poor YouTuber. You know, I don't have very much money at all. I have very little money for the most part. So picking up brand new games and stuff like that is a very rare occurrence, and this is why I play games that are older and stuff like that. Games I've had for years, or games that are newer, like Foundry, that friends have picked up for me. You know, awesome to them. There goes our oil. Yay, we are now pumping in oil at an alarming rate. Let's go. So this one can hold 600,000 liters, by the way. Yeah, we're only at 12,000 liters. So we're gonna fill this thing full of oil, and then we're gonna turn it into fuel. But yeah, so being a poor YouTuber, you know, not having very much money, it's hard to pick up those new games that you want to play and stuff. It is the way it is. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go grab a couple small power poles. These power poles aren't going to be connected to anything. I want to use them as supports because they look really cool as supports for my pipe. So if you're looking for some supports for your pipe, I wonder. Let me try this. Let's destroy this. Destroy this. I'm going to try this this decor misc and see what's inside of there. Yeah, let me grab a stack of small power poles. Probably won't use that many, but yeah, it's Star Trek are definitely a game I'm looking at picking up. I'm going to try to anyway. It depends on the price. It hasn't released yet as of this recording. It's still, even though they say it's releasing today, it hasn't released yet. So I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I just went and checked, and it's still got an hour on it. It's like, ugh. Let me know what the. I mean, they say what the price is going to be, but I want to see how long the other thing lasts. The other thing being the discount. There's going to be a discount on the release, so it should be cool. Of course, you guys will know this already by the time. But yeah, I want to see if this connector, or that connector there, and then I want to put this here. Let me see about this. Let's see. Okay, so we have a chimney. Do these chimneys even work? Or are they just... Okay, they're just fake. I think I tested these before. We got an AC unit. Yeah, so the misc is pretty misc. There's like 2 chimneys that don't do a damn thing. So the one thing I did want to see is this chimney here. Oh, that's way taller. Okay, yeah. I wasn't expecting it to work. I was just hoping. Okay. So let me put this here. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do then is I'm going to have to go up with it. That's fine. We'll put that there. And then, let's see, we'll put the other one right here then. Okay, so 8 with a little bit of a corner. And then on top of these, we're going to put the little T's like this and like this. There we go. Pull that all the way across. So it's like a little support pipe. Yeah. Really cool trick, that one, using the power poles as supports. I made that up myself, by the way, because I really wanted to have some supports for pipes up high, and well, that's how that worked. But yeah, so this is the situation I was talking about. Like, if you had this tank completely full of oil, 600,000 liters, massive tank, right, and your pipe connectors obviously near the bottom, and all that pressure being pushed down, even though the tank itself doesn't need to be pressurized, it's just the weight of the gravity pushing the liquid down into the bottom, which is going to be completely full. If you had this connected, right, and you say you had like a little valve, you had like a valve on this, like before this little reducer thing here, and you were to open up that valve, all that pressure would be pushed and squeezed into this little thing, which I don't know if you know what happens to liquids when you have a bit of pressure and then you squeeze it into a smaller space, the pressure increases. And yeah, it would blow off this little pipe. It would probably send this into the next county, or into the next planet. Probably put it into space, at least put a hole in the space station. I don't know if it'd go that far, but yeah, it would definitely blow it apart. Yeah, it just would not work. And if this connection was strong, it would blow it apart at the seam, connecting the reducer to the tank. It would blow it apart somewhere. It would find its weak point. It would find the weakest point, and it would blow it apart. It just would not work. And if it was pressurized, especially, so it would just immediately go boom. It's not a good time. But anyway, so now that we've got the oil coming across here, we need to put that into distillation towers, which we have 10 distillation towers we're going to be using, turning it into liquid oilomite, and then that liquid oilomite is going to go into making fuel. So the distillation towers, we have them here. Distillation towers, and we're also going to need the flare stacks, because when you turn the crude oil into the low density oil, it has a waste gas that you got to burn off into the atmosphere. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. I think our 10 distillation towers would probably be best over here. 3x3, yeah. The rotation of this is going to depend on where the pipe connectors are. Because it would be really awesome if we could control that, but... Okay, so there's the waste gas, and there's the oil, and there's the low density. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to rotate this. Because, yeah, the crude oil goes in this side, and the low density, and then... Yeah. So if we rotate this... 0. I'm just going to put it along this pipeline. How about that? That way it goes right on in. And then we'll put like a space of like 3 in between it. Okay, so hold on. How's the waste gas going to go? Should we put the flare stacks on this side of it? Configuration. Low density, all night. Yeah, the flare stacks are going to go on this side of it. I don't know, because where's the... Okay, so yeah. I was thinking about putting the towers here, kind of like this. So then basically we put this underground and it leads to this. And then we do that and then we just have both screens, one either side, essentially. We'll connect it all into one big system, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. At least not with, you know, because I don't want to take up the whole entire space, obviously, because we're going to need a lot of space for our. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is we've got the chemical processes to put down, and these things are massive. By the way, I mean, actually, yeah. See how big they are? I was like, that's actually not that big. No, you turn it. Okay, so the low density alumite is going to go into these things with some other additives, and then it's going to turn it into liquid fuel. And depending on, let me see this. So liquid fuel. Oh no, it's just straight low density alumite. Okay, so it's perfect. All right, so the low density alumite goes in the front, and the liquid fuel comes out the back. But we need to put down a crap load of these. Let me grab some foundation. Let's see, there's the center. So this is where the pipe is going to be. So I don't want to put any machines in this space. That's what this foundation is going to represent, because there's going to be piping in between here. So yeah. So out the back, you said. Yeah, out the back is the liquid fuel. So if we put a space in between, so we have a space of 3 essentially. And let's say, yeah, we put a space of 3 there. We still have more space, like over here. So we got these here. Well, I guess first of all, how many can I fit? We put like a space of 3 in between, which is kind of what I'm going with. We'll see how many can fit here first. Are these set? Just in case I like this. Yep, these are all set. Okay. Yeah, gotta get the recipe set just in case I like it. So it was 40, right? Can we fit 10? No. I'm looking at 3, 4, 5, 6. If we put a space of 1 in between each, maybe. Let's try that. I want a space of 3 on the outside because I am planning on putting a building, so I want room on the outer side of these. Give me this. Damn it. Okay, so 2. Why is the rotation off? Yeah, it's like the rotation should have copied. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't ask me why there's no sound. 6. I do not know why. 6, 7, 8. Nope. If we put them next to each other, it'll probably equal 10. I want to put a space in between them though. Even if I move this to one space out to where it'd be touching the wall, I could get 9 in there probably, and that'd be it. Yeah. And that'd be 20, and then we have another set. And then we still need space for the actual fuel. For the actual fuel going into the fuel rods. And then we still need room for the crushers and all that stuff. That's why I'm trying to fit it all into such a small space. Okay, I guess we just have to do side by side, because yeah, it's just the amount of space that we're needing here is gonna take up a lot of room. So yeah, we have to do it side by side if we're gonna fit 40 in here, because we need 40 of these suckers, by the way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already see it. 9. Damn it. There's not enough space. Man. Yeah, even if I put these clear up against the wall. How big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 spaces. We've got 9 in there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it would fit side by side, but also I wouldn't be able to put any kind of walls or anything in. So we're going to have to abandon that then. Abandon them side by side like this. Now the cool thing is with the crushers and the assemblers, we can stack those. We can stack them into a building like that. So what I'm thinking then is to go 3, 1, 2, 3. Can we do 5? Okay, because 40. What can go into 40 here? All right, so 8. If we can do, it's either going to be 5 or it's going to be 8. That's the only two. And then if we did 8, it's going to be 5 lines of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, doing the single space, that one had. Get that here. That one had. Sorry, my my camera doorbell notification's going off. It always goes off when somebody walks by, because it has a decent range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. And what I'll do is I'll move this, and then we'll have a space of 2 in between the 4. All right. Yeah, because doing 5 would just, that would take up way too much space. There we go. Okay, so a space of 1 in between with a space of 3 on the outside. Is this one already set? Yeah, this one's already set. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have a machine over there or not. Probably not. Okay. So, looking at this. Yep, okay, cool. Let me get the rest of these down real quick. Okay, so I think this layout will be sufficient. It's a little bit tight in here, in the back here, but I think it's alright. Just because I only have 2, but I wanted to keep the space of 3 going in between each of these. So now the fun part, hooking all this up. Well, at least hooking up the inputs and outputs. So the way we're gonna do this is gonna be very interesting. I wanted to put another one of these tanks for the low density alumite, but I don't think that's going to be possible given the amount of space we've already taken up. So 8 times 5 is 40, by the way. So we've got 8 lines, or we got 5 lines of 8 right here, just to make you aware of that. So how am I going to do this? So 8. Let's go ahead and figure this out. See, I want to put this and this, and it's all going to be one single line, of course. So I guess we'll put them like this. And this will also be for the input as well. The input manifold of pipe is also going to be the same way. I wonder, we could do something cool with it. Well, we could do something rather than just hooking this directly up with a T-crossing like I was thinking of doing. Like I was thinking of doing this, right? Like this would be simple, easy. I can get it rotated correctly. This would be simple, easy, like this. We just put a pipe between it and done, right? What if we did something a little bit different? I made this, since I said manifold, how about we turn it into a manifold? Of course, it's going to go upwards. We can't have it going downwards and blocking the walkway, but we have it like this instead. That'd be kind of cool. Then we put the T's up on here, like this. Yeah. Okay. So we do that. Each of these. Got a bit of a breeze going on, I can feel it. Yeah. I don't know why, but the way I have my air conditioner set up, it always seems to, no matter which way I put, because the vents themselves are pointing as high up as they can go and off to the side away from me. Because, you know, if we push the cold air up, it'll help the room cool down by cooling the hotter air above. You know, just whatever I think would work. But it seems to blow downwards to my side and then blows across the mic every now and again. It's actually kind of irritating. Because I didn't have this problem last year, so I don't understand why this year it's such an issue. I guess just the air current. Something changed with the air current in this room here. Because I use this room as a recording studio, essentially. That's all it's good for. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, I gotta have air conditioner in this room because this room that I have, you know, my computer and stuff in, it shares a window. It has a window facing the west side of the house. So facing the west side of the house is a problem because that's when the sun is in the west, obviously, it hits that west part of the house, and that's the hottest part of the day during the summertime. And it's a really, really old window, so it lets in all the heat. I got like stuff to block out the heat and stuff like that, but still, it still gets pretty damn hot because the walls are crap and you know. And then I'm gonna put a T-crossing like this, and we'll do the same on this side as well, because that should be at the same height. Okay. So basically, we're going to be doing that. Yeah. It's an alright manifold setup. Yeah, we're going to be doing that, and then, but for all between here, here, and also here as well. Get that all set up anyway. Okay, now that I got all the pipe work involved here, got it all worked out. Need to remove this wall. I put this wall in, and then I was like, oh yeah, I gotta put decoration wall in. This is a 1x, yeah, okay. Just making sure I don't remove any more pipe like I did earlier. Accidentally removed a bunch of pipe. But yeah, there we go. All the pipe work is completed on this portion of it, at least for the output. Yeah, I'm gonna put. I think I'm gonna put decoration walls in between here. It's gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be super difficult because we can't use the big decoration walls. We'll have to use the individual pieces to do that. But that works there. So now I know exactly how much space I need. Let's see. So 8. And then on the end ones I was doing, or on the other end, I did this instead. Because that'll work there. And then this space, I'm going to have a building, or going to have a building and stuff like that too. So yeah, I want to try and take up as much space in that end of the facility as possible, because I still want to try and fit a tank in here if I can. If I can fit another one of these big tanks, I think that'd be really cool. If not, we'll at the very least we'll build our own into the building with the small tanks. But yeah, I would like the massive tank of Olamite. That'd be cool, because it's not going to make fuel forever, obviously. You know, there's going to be times where it doesn't need to make fuel, because we're actually going to be making slightly more than we need. So that way our that way our power station is always going to be full, because I'm not basing this off of 48 steam power generators like we have over there. I based it off of 50, so that I'd make slightly more than I needed. And then if I ever went to that upgrade to actually get to 50, then I'd have that option. Okay, so there's the wall, and then here, so we need to go one past. Yep, past. And then this one past. Oh, by the way, Star Trucker finally released. It's like about damn time. So Star Trucker is going to be $30, it looks like, and it's the discount is going to last until the 17th of this month. So yeah, I'm really hoping I can pick it up. I'll have to. Oops, I'm almost out of pipe. I'll have to check later, and we shall see. Because I'm busy. I'm busy recording right now. And I got to do some editing and stuff like that. Then I can go ahead and check. Probably need more pipe than that. I just kind of been grabbing a couple hundred at a time. Keep my inventory empty. Alright, and then we're going to do this. Yeah, I was really hoping the price wasn't going to be too bad for it. I mean, because it's a bit of an indie game. It's so I'll put one of these in there like that. Yeah, it's a bit of an indie game, so it's it's not. I didn't expect it to be too much, but I was like, I hope it's not like. We'll just do it. It's not like it's going to be a AAA game or anything. It's not made by Ubisoft or. It's not a quad. It's not a quad A, quadruple A title. Oh my gosh, dude, that was. Don't even get me started. I'm about to get myself started. That was ridiculous, I must say. That was the most ridiculous crap storm of crap I've ever heard on. Our game is so good, it's a quadruple A game. And that comes with a quadruple A price. And it's just like... These massive companies, like, what the hell? What is wrong with you? I hate to say it, but what was the greatest thing about the whole ordeal was it was a complete flop. The game. quadruple A price, and it turned out to be a crapshoot of a game. It's like, I was just like, because I always want games to succeed and stuff like that. Doesn't matter what kind of game. Somebody put their time and effort into it. It needs to succeed, right? But when you got big companies like that, pulling that kind of crap, you kind of secretly want the game to not do well because because you want them to be able to feel it in their pocketbook. Of course, that kind of stuff. They never feel that. Anyway. ranting about that. Nobody wants to hear that kind of crap, right? Okay, so the distillation tower. We need 10 distillation towers, which means we could do every... we could do this. Put a space in between each and then do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Let me grab one of these here. I want to put this down. I want to see how much space it takes up. I'm not going to build it just yet, but I do want to see how much space it's going to take up. Okay, if I stick it right in the corner where we can put some walls around it, that's how much space. Yeah. I don't think that's going to be possible because we still need, what was it, 20... Was it 27? We still need 27 fluid assemblers to make the Ignum fuel rods, and we still need an extra 10 regular assemblers to make the fuel rod casing. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to have an Allemite tank. Excuse me. A little bit tired there. A low-density Allemite tank. Don't think we're going to have that. Not going to be possible. We'll build a massive low-density Allemite tank at some other point, but for now, it's just what it's going to be. So, and I think next time, tomorrow being next time, we'll build the infrastructure in the building for the what do you call it? Okay, there's our distillation towers. We'll build the infrastructure and stuff in place in this area for the assemblers and the fluid assemblers in this space. And of course, it's going to be a multi-floor building, stuff like that. So, all right, now to do these. Now these don't take up that much space, so I could fit them all. It's like I could absolutely fit them all here. We just need a pattern. Oh crap, we can't put one space on these, can we? Nope. Nope, it has to be 2 spaces. At the very least. That was a misstep by me. And I guess what we'll do, instead of putting a 1 space in between, we'll put a... Give me this! We'll put a 3 space in between there. Alright, so... like that. Since, yeah, what I'm doing. But yeah, we have to have at least a 2 space in between there. I'm thinking about doing a 3 space, actually. Just because, yeah. So 1, 2, hold on. Are we doing... yes. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. That doesn't give very much space, does it? Okay, we'll have to do the space of 2 then. Oh, come on. Freaking autosave. Alright, so that will do there. Yeah, we got our 10 here. And then 9. Yeah, put a 3 space in between there. We'll put all the distillation columns here. I hope we can fit them all. And what we'll do is we'll do this. Yeah, because if I try to put it in between here, Yeah, then we're going to have like a single space on that side. The only problem with doing it in between here is we can only put 9 evenly. It's like, is there a way that we could put these down that would take up all that space? I guess, give me a second, we'll find out. I guess something like that. We will go one space past here, so it's a little bit tight next to that wall. And then this one also goes one space past here as well. So yeah, we just do that. Okay, and to keep minimalist here, we just put holes in like that, and then we're gonna put like this, intersection, and then come on, rotate the right way, and then corner. So a bit like that, and then we'll go under the ceiling here, go in the ceiling basically, and connect these. And the way these ones are going to connect, of course, is going to be directly downwards, and then of course intersection like that. And take this. Oh, we already have that. Take this. There we go. There she goes. So a bit like that, and then we just connect it underneath. It'll be one big thing. Like they're all going to connect together and stuff like that. So, all right, we'll get that part of the piping done for the waste gas. Alrighty then, getting close to. We're actually past time right now. We're running into overtime. I always do this. But I got all the waste pipes connected up, which is really good. So there's all the connections going into the ground, and then the waste pipes going into the ground as well. This is not a waste pipe, and it won't work where it's going there. There's already a pipe there. Okay. But yeah, all the waste pipes are connected. So now, since all the waste pipes are connected, I'm going to go ahead and connect up this, so it starts making me some low density dolomite. There we go. And I forgot that both these were going to be the intake pipes, not the outtake. So yeah, look at that, making some low density dolomite in our 10 freaking distillers. You can see the oil comes in the top here and then goes in between the machines to connect. And we could have went underground, but I think stacking pipes is okay too. But yeah, so there's that. And then we need to go, we needed to go one past, because I'm going to go underground with this pipe here first. I actually have a really awesome idea, and whatnot, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to take a second to actually build it, but it's going to be really cool. So you know how I want a massive tank of liquid alumite, right? Liquid low density alumite, but I can't get it because of the amount of space. I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and I was just like, there's got to be a way, right? There's got to be a way I can actually make that happen. And I think I figured out a way. I just don't know if how well it's going to work. So instead of putting the tank on the top floor here, what if we bury the tank partially? What if we bury this tank? And so basically this pushes the alumite underground and then connects to the tank down below. Hold on one second. I am going to put the tank down. Actually, I'll just middle click this one. We're going to put the tank down here. Oh, by the way, this thing's full. Well, it was full until I started taking stuff out of it, but yeah, and it's still filling up. What kind of? But yeah, so let me put this down right here. We're gonna put it down 3 and 3. Put it down there. So that it has enough space. Because should we do 4 and 4, maybe? Like that is there. Yeah, because that does give a little bit of space. I mean, the connector's going to be underground anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Whoops, I just spoiled it. That's okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. This is going to take the tank as well, which is fine. But yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. What did that say? So the modular building counts as foundation. I didn't get to read it all. Therefore cannot be removed. Oh, come on, game. Alright, we'll just mark the corners then. Since it wants to be a pain in the butt. And what we're going to do is we're kind of going to hide this a little bit. Okay, there we go. So how big is this space here? 25 by 25. Right. That sucks that you can't remove the foundation underneath modular buildings. Really strange. And it is what it is. Oh no, I'm out of fuel. I was like, why can't I fly? Well, I still got that one thing making fuel over here, so it should still be good. But yeah, I want to put the tank halfway under the ground here. And then on top of that, we're going to put the machines and stuff that make the Ignum fuel rods and whatnot. And we're also going to be moving this facility too to make our liquid fuel. Oh, autosave. That autosave's getting longer and longer. But as like, this would be really, really cool. Of course, we don't have to make it as tall as these, but I do want to. I want to anyway. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is just for a marker, throw that there. Okay. Because I'm lazy, we'll go over here and we'll grab this tank here. Oh wow, look at this. Look, just the base barely fits in this portion. Storage tank's not yet complete, first finished construction. 100,000 liters. But I still want to do 6. I still want to do a full tank. Yeah, if we just put the top here. Ooh. That could be actually really cool. If we just did that. No. I still want to do the full tower, but the full 600,000 liters, but I was like, that could have been really cool as well to have that like on the level. Reset configuration. Hold on. Can we go down further? Not really. That gives me a really awesome idea though. If we blow open a hole to bury this entire tank below the ground, that would be incredibly cool. bury the entire tank. It has to be on foundation, I'm guessing. Alright. Yeah, let me blow a big old hole in this ground. I need to figure out how tall these tanks are so that I know that the very tippy top I want to be level with this floor right here. Or, I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it probably should be, at the very least. And then, yeah, we'll just have... I'm actually we'll go a little bit bigger as well, so that we can have, like, space around the outer edge. I think that would be really cool. And then we can... Yeah, it'll have to be situated here, but down below it can be a little bit bigger. Because, yeah, that would be really cool. So how tall... I guess we'll find out here. Okay, so it's this tall here. Alright. Oops. It's like if we buried that tank deep within the ground. Alright, 27. Yeah, 27 blocks deep. 27 minus this. So 27... So what we'll do is we'll have a marker here. Alright, so that's already 10. So we need to do another 17. Okay. Alright, let me get that done, and then we'll build the tank inside here. I think it'll be really cool to have it like that. I mean, we could go... Let's see. If we did 27... How tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the top 5 is that section right there. So it's like 5 above. So basically what we'd have... Oops. So like a normal factory, we have this, right? Is that one past? Yeah. Okay, so that'll be part of it. So yeah, that one will be part of it. And then, yeah, I'll put that there. Yeah, one space away. So basically we can put like a railing all the way around this is what I'm thinking. Oh, this one's gonna block that. Okay, yeah, we don't have to have... At least not yet. We don't have to have this here. We'll leave that one out, and then on the next floor we'll put it in. But yeah, basically... It's gonna be like that. And then take this, go this, go to this corner here. Take up the space. Okay. So like that. Yeah, and then inside here, at the top of the tank is going to be up to the ceiling. In here. It's going to be the top section. So 27 down from... Is it 27 or is it 26? I think it's 26. Yeah, because this goes above... Yeah, this goes above this. Yeah, because if you try to put a block here, you can see. So 20... Let me make sure that that was 27. Okay, so yeah, 26 below that roof there. Okay, cool. It's gonna take a minute, but we'll get her. Alrighty, so now that we've got the hole in there, hopefully this will all fit. I haven't got to build it yet, so. But yeah, so tower, 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 tower. Okay, stop. Start construction. Alright, that should hopefully fit the entire thing. I did do the exact 26. Yep, looks like it. Okay. I'm going to tear off the roof of this for right now. Just so that that can get built. Alright. Now that is going to take a second to actually build. But it'll be cool though, I think. I think it'll be pretty cool to have something like that buried underground. And then on this next floor here, right above it, is where the fuel rod casings and the it's where the fuel rod casings are going to be made, I think. Or should we make that? We'll make the casings on the roof, maybe, or not on the roof, but at the top floor, and then yeah, have all the fluid assemblers come down, and then it kind of trickles downwards. That'd be kind of cool. We will need another pipe, but I think what I'm going to do is for the pipe, because this one's going to be the fuel. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, actually, it's not that hard. It can be done. Let's swap this. This will be the liquid alumite. We'll have the liquid alumite of this pipe right here go into the ground, pop up, enter this tank here, and then the liquid fuel will be stored underground here, because that's what they do in kind of real life. You know, like gas stations and stuff. Actually, if you don't know, underneath a gas station, when you go to fill up your car and stuff, all those pumps are connected to an underground network of pipe, which goes to massive storage tanks deep below the concrete. Deep below the concrete, there's these massive kind of cavernous area where they have their tanks buried below the ground, and that's why you always see, like, when you go to a gas station, if you look to the one side where kind of the less traveled area, or maybe where it's like side parking or something, you always see a bunch of little manhole covers. That's the fuel truck comes in when it delivers the fuel. The fuel truck comes in and then connects to one of those ground sources, or connects to the ground sources, and then empties their truck into that ground source, or into that ground tank, and then all that then gets pumped up to the pumps above ground, which then pump to your vehicle. Or semi-truck, depending. Oh my gosh, look at look at all the bots. Go, bots, go. Yeah, that's going to take a second to be built. I don't know how long it's going to take, though. I'm not 100% sure. Because I'm like, we're way past time on our episode, stuff like that. Maybe next time we'll finish hooking this up. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit for a minute, and then let the tank be built, and then next time we'll hook up the pipes and stuff like that. So, and then while that's building, I'll take this pipe here and I'll reconnect it over to that. That way it's not liquid. Oh no, tank's done. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, tank's done. Ready to go. Okay. This is really cool, actually. And if we put a roof back on it, I did not expect it to be built that fast. But now that we have the 7 construction ships, yeah, look at this. Oh, this is cool. And then we'll have like little. You can connect to these, by the way. Do I have any? I don't have any. Let me go grab some real quick. Won't take but a second. Again, I know we're way past time, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It happened now. Grab a stack of this. Alright. Go back over here. You can actually connect to these as well. At least I think so. I know you can connect to the ones on the landing platforms. So I would assume that these are the same. Yep, you can connect to these. And then 9. I said 9. Come on. Pressing all the... I'm saying come on to myself because pressing all the wrong buttons. Okay. Yeah, see? And then it's connected. And now you can walk up the little walkway and get on top of the tank. I wish we could do these angles. These angled walkways. That would be really cool. Hopefully they'll add them at some point. Yeah, you'll be able to climb down into this massive tank. But anyway, since we got that tank installed and we're way over time, we're going to go ahead and end it there, or end it here. And then next time, like I said, this will be the liquid fuel tank. We'll swap this to the liquid fuel and whatnot to make that work. And I'm going to connect up the low density Olamite to this. So that I don't get that mixed up for next time. But anyway, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. So, like I said, next time we'll finish. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish the fuel factory. Or at least we'll get closer. There's still quite a few steps left to make the fuel factory, but we'll get her done. But that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, which will be tomorrow. That is. Yeah, until next time. I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.